it's wet, it's messy, it's 64 degrees. Happy birthday, Abigail.
Abby! Abby, happy birthday, Abby.
Y'all don't know her like I do. Hey, happy birthday, little Abby Cooper. Here's little one here this morning, too, waving. Her birthday's coming up next month. Hey, good morning, I'm Jamie Cooper. This is Athens in the AM on a Friday morning edition. It's raining outside this morning. Gloria, give you the details in just a moment. Let you know about what kind of storms are coming in. Tom laying out this morning. Frank back in action. Zack's full. And the Elkmont version of the Three Stooges joins us this morning. Dickie Hobbs in here for the first time. Richard Compton on the end. Now, how long you known them two guys?
I've known them for about since 2000.
2000?
I've known him ever since time.
That's the guard.
Time.
Dickie, I gotta say, you are a legend.
Amen.
That's right. Sure.
Yeah, we'll all need to be saying amen in a few more minutes.
That's right.
So they're going to play today. Edwin Jenkins should be joining us from minister down First Baptist Church to talk about his retirement coming up. Dusty may stop by too this morning. We'll go from there. Maddie's filled up and ready to go. If y'all need us anything, text me on my new phone and I'll show that again to you in just a moment. 230-1123 is my number to get me on everything. We're going to talk about some big happenings in Elkmont. There's my number right there. Don't forget, and hit me up on my iPad at countryrover@gmail.com. Here's what's going to happen today. We'll play a game in just a little bit. I've got some special questions for these three Einsteins over here this morning. They got something big coming up in Elkmont tomorrow at 10 o'clock downtown. We'll talk about that in just a little bit. A lot of things happening. A lot of things going on in sports too. Zack knows all. But right now, let's get it cranking with the weather because there is a chance it could be stormy today.
Like storming right now, 64 degrees and storms out there this morning. But by 7 o'clock, we're down to 7% chance of rain. So things are going to dry out for just a little bit. That bumps back up to about 35-40% chance of rain by 9 o'clock. So there may be just a break in there. And then things will be clearing out and get better. So just keep an eye right now. And it's been quite loud this morning, too. High temperatures today, only 69. Just going to warm up just a little bit. Tomorrow, your high temperatures of 75, low of 50, and partly cloudy skies. So there it goes. You know, this is springtime. Welcome to spring with those pop-up showers. Some will see rain, some will not. And it looks like, oh, look at Edwin coming in this morning. 0% chance of rain tomorrow.
There's a shot outside this morning. Not good for farming, but you need the rain, don't you, Mr. Hobbs?
Yes.
Dickie Hobbs making his first appearance on live TV.
Live.
Started off with a bang about 5 minutes ago, didn't it, Richard?
Yes, sir.
Looked like a bang.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Dickie, I got to tell you, we had lunch not long ago with a former teacher of yours,
Bless her heart.
Who was that?
Ruth
Yep.
Jane Johnson.
Ruth Jane, that's correct.
Said that you used
Sure
to
did
be,
like
that
you.
you might not have been the smartest one in class, but that you fixed all the typewriters and everything. You could do everything.
I can read bottom-uppers also. I can turn the book over and read bottom-uppers. I
She
used
got
to
that
read
out.
with the book bottom-uppers.
Now, what do you mean?
Used to.
I could
Upside
turn the
down?
book over and read it upside
Get
down.
out of here.
Yes.
I never heard nobody being able to do that.
I
This
can
is
read.
Dickie.
You can read a book upside down.
Yes.
Bottom upward, as you
Used
call
to,
it.
yes.
Get out.
Yes.
So what's your claim to fame?
I'm still here.
Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to be fun, this program here. Zack, what's up in sports?
Hey, we got a little bit of everything going on. Hey, Bo Scarborough, he had surgery the other day, tore his ACL. He's already rehabbing, Jamie. This guy, normally you don't rehab just a day or two after
Well,
you have
Saban said in
ACL.
that article he's going to play in the fall.
He thinks he can. This is incredible. This guy is a beast. He's already working out, so that's great news for Alabama fans. Quarterback battle is still going on. They're having a scrimmage tomorrow, so a lot of things could maybe come out of
In case
that.
y'all didn't know, Zack's big into Alabama football.
Yeah. Love Alabama football. And love Alabama basketball now, too. Avery Johnson made his rounds around the state yesterday, checking all the guys we already had recruited and some of the guys he's wanting to recruit. And he's already making a hit around the state. So that's, like I said, between him and Bruce Pearl being in state Alabama now, it's going to be huge. The Alabama Hammers start up tomorrow night, Jamie. First home game. Well, they played last week. Now, this will be their first home game Saturday night against the Nashville Venom at 7 o'clock at the Probst Arena. So that'd be big for anybody who wants to get out and watch that. Since that's the only, no more Huntsville Stars, so that's the only minor league team we got right now.
Speaking of Huntsville Stars, your next article over there,
Biloxi team, yes, they wait a stadium completion, so they're going to have a
Ain't that the
55-game road.
The Shuckers?
The Shuckers, so they're actually going to play some games in Joe Davis Stadium, I believe. So even though they won't be the Hustle Stars anymore, they'll be playing as the Biloxi Shuckers. And Troy Polamalu, who everybody knows, not only for playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, but the Head and Shoulders commercial with all the hair.
Shave his head.
He finally retired after 12 years, so big deal with him. And in the Masters, a lot of people care about the
that in a
Masters.
minute. I know that'll be a question coming up.
Okay, well, I won't say that.
One second,
All right.
I'll get that in a minute.
That's all I got.
Y'all got my new phone?
Ooh, I like that color.
That's becoming.
That looks good in my pocket.
Yes, it does.
Roy ordered that the other day. It's been hers. I said, I'm going to take that phone. That way I can't lose it.
That's right.
Right, you can see
It shows
it.
up good. Hey, let me remind y'all of a couple of things today. The new interchange opens at County Line Road at 10:30 this morning. Governor Bentley expected to be in attendance, so they'll get that going down there. Expecting to build like 1,000 new houses down that way and everything else. So I'm sure all the county commissioners, Jason Black and all of them, will be down that way in just a little bit. And yesterday over in Decatur, we didn't get a chance to make it. Sheriff Anna Franklin had her special needs rodeo over there. It's always a big thing out at Celebration Arena. Rodeo starts tonight there and tomorrow night. And got to give a shout out to my buddy Charlie this morning down at Metro. Charlie, did you ever get out of jail? I know you got locked up yesterday, wanting some help, but I was in the process, didn't get this message till late last night because you were part of the lockup for
Fundraiser.
muscular dystrophy. I hope you got out. You might still be there. Because the Athens police was out arresting people yesterday, Dickie.
For a good cause.
Yeah, for a good cause.
A good cause.
They just did a good job on my
Fundraiser.
mom and dad's car the other day,
He
so
does good work.
good work.
Yeah, Charlie down at Metro, so give him a shout out. Hope you got out of jail, Charlie, this morning. So y'all ready for a big day in Elk Month tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
It's
Always.
Yes.
What type of farming is going on right now? How many acres you farm, Dickie?
3,000.
3,000?
Goodness.
Cotton, soybeans,
Corn, wheat,
canola,
canola,
sunflowers,
and 6 acres of pumpkins.
6 acres of pumpkin.
I like to say pumpkin. It's simpler than pumpkin.
Yeah. Now, we are picking cotton this year. It's already been
Yes.
5
Yes.
years.
Been 5 years. We're going to pick cotton.
We've been at the last, golly, I've been at the last
5, 1,
3, 4.
When we're going to hand pick a bale of cotton the third Saturday in October, which is the 17th.
Who's
I've
Bama
been
play
to 3,
that day?
you've
I always
been to
got to check on
I
that.
always play Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Okay, third Saturday, yeah, okay. We'll
Third Saturday in October.
Yeah.
And he's responsible for all those wonderful sunflower pictures we always take at his place. They're beautiful.
What, besides growing up to be a farmer, what did you want to be when you grew up?
A farmer. There wasn't ever a besides.
It was no question.
That was what I wanted
Growing
to
up
do.
with him.
Yeah, are you from Elkmont too?
Yeah. Dick
I was
and I
raised
grew
with
up
him.
together.
Y'all grew up together?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're cousins. We're cousins.
I bet you know.
Well, y'all probably kid everybody in Elkmont.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we are.
More
About.
than I can tell here, I promise you.
They're not kidding to me. He
I
moved
can-
in and broke all that up.
Well, I was thinking about the experience we have with Elkmont. Dick and I, we got 140 years experience, about Elkmont. Knowing about Elkmont put us together,
Well, it's on fire now, ain't it?
Yes.
But actually, I can go back whenever they had a team of mules and we pulled corn by hand. And that's why we got corn back to the barn.
Well, let me ask y'all this. The Decatur Daily just did a thing about the mayors of Decatur, Moulton, and Athens milking a cow. Here's from 1961. There's a video if you can see that right there.
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, in 15 minutes, this was a question yesterday we had. In 15 minutes, the mayor of Athens won it. I think his name was Stewart back in the early 60s.
Arthur Stewart.
Arthur Stewart.
Arthur Stewart.
How much milk did you think they could milk in 15 minutes?
Well, Cindy, you sparked me thinking about it. I bet you can milk the cow, so I would say 2 gallons.
1 gallon.
1 gallon.
You ever milked a cow, Dickie?
Oh, wow. Yes.
Hey, I can tell you the name of the cows you had.
Yes.
It was Peggy, Ruby, and Betty. And you had one more. She was one of the
Old
wild.
Red. That's
Old
one
Red.
that I
That's
tied to the
so
fence and
wild.
pulled her tail off. You remember that?
Oh, man.
You need to be paying us.
And you thought you weren't going to have
Remember the
talkers.
name of the cows that
He
y'all-
does.
Yeah. No, Patty.
Patty was one
It
of
wasn't
them.
Betty. Well, you had one named Betty.
You know,
we had one named
that could
Betty.
be sickening. I mean,
Yeah. You think about
No,
it.
but you
could
know,
be.
the milk cow was sacred to a family, really.
They tell him of what is a horse and a mule?
you remember the mules' names too?
Yeah, Bully.
You remember the
Well,
dog?
I remember my doctor's name was Jimmy Bob. Yeah, I had this for 30
Bullet and nail.
Bullet and nail, was that old mule and nail?
Lightning killed one of them.
He'll kill that old man.
It did. It struck a tree.
Don't
killed
bring
him,
up the squirrel, Zach.
Oh, I did a story.
I won't. It's bad memories.
When they put Interstate 65 through, I got a country over story on it. I go right past you guys up to Elkton, I guess, and interviewed an old black man. His cow's name was Mammy. She had just died like a day or two before I got there. He says she had 44 years. He said, I miss Mammy every day. He said that she fed my family for 40-something years.
That's right.
And he was just in tears.
So you remember the cows, but you don't remember the chickens or anything like that, too.
Well, they had 2 goats, a Spick and Blackie.
That's right. And we used to tie a grain of corn on a string and cover it up with corn and catch that old rooster and lead him around because he'd swallow the string and all. And we'd lead him around with that string.
We've been missing out. I've had a sheltered
You
life.
ever milked a goat?
Yes, only playing. Yes.
I'm the only guy you know who ever milked a male billy goat.
Oh,
We got the preacher over here.
you remember the preachers in
The
here?
preacher. He won't be for long. Y'all keep talking like that. Let me take my first break today. We'll come back and play. We'll get Mr. and Miss Jenkins to play. Edwin won the last time he was up
Yeah, he
here.
did.
Y'all, hang on.
Local and love.